Fireworks Factory presents episode 1.1, The Last First Show. Again for the last time. Yeah, that's right. Please welcome to the stage, Dave Evil.
Hey, everybody. Okay, I can see you guys haven't had a chance to gel yet as a crowd, so we'll try that again. I say, hey, everybody, you guys come back with a rowdy, hey, Dave. Hey, everybody!
Hey, Dave!
Fuck yeah! That was awesome. Yeah, you guys are getting tighter already. You should start a band. Yeah, sure, right now I just have you guys chant my name in unison.
Oh!
Fire problem.
Oh.
Hey, I can just yell! Yeah. I want to thank you guys for coming down Monday night. I know it's a good one. I always like a Monday night crowd because you're like the freak people who just don't want to admit that the weekend's over.
Woo!
Yeah. No, fuck that. We're going out, man. We're not done yet. You're coming. Yeah. And I see you're all drinking. A bunch of drinks in front of you. Yeah. I'm glad to see that. I'll tell you, in all my years of experience partying, there is nothing that will wreck a good time quite like sober people. Oh yeah, you're all chuckling, but aren't they the ones wrecking it for everyone else? Oh, slow down, the light's turning red. Quit waving that thing around, it might be loaded. I'm supposed to have fun with people like that? I don't think so, man. But I'll have fun with you guys. Yeah, because as some of you have probably already guessed, I'm a bit of a beverage enthusiast myself.
Cheers!
Yeah, some of you people, it's a six-pack. To me, that's a support group. Yeah, I'm even thinking about starting my own substance abuse program. Dave Evil's Alcoholics Unanimous. Yeah, it's going to be your basic 12-step program. After one of our meetings, if you can take 12 steps, here's your keys, dude. Yeah. It's important though, you're going to go out and drink with your friends, you got to have a good attitude if you want to have a good time. You know, some people look at the glass, they think it's half empty. Some people look at the glass, they think it's half full. I look at the glass and think, you going to finish that? Yeah. Yeah, but you got to be careful though. You know, you're out drinking with your buddies, it's easy for an innocent tequila drinking contest to turn into one of your buddies half naked up on a table doing the windmill. That's me. It's actually funny, you know, I was working on that joke this weekend and my girlfriend said, what's this windmill? No, I've seen you hammered a bunch of times, man. Where's the windmill? I've never seen the windmill. Can you believe that? My girlfriend's actually bitching that she hasn't seen me whip out my cock at parties. How cool is that? Yeah, not like my last girlfriend, though. That was a train wreck, man. But it was all my fault. I blame myself. I mean, what was I thinking, you know? I meet this girl at one of my shows, and she's right into me, you know? I take her backstage, hang out in the green room where it's a little quieter and I can work my magic. And oh yeah, it's magic. But she just won't shut up. She just won't stop going on and on about me. Oh, Dave, you were so cool up there. Oh, Dave, you were so funny. Oh, man, I love your hair. And eventually I just had to say, look, will you please stop taking your mouth off my cock? You know, I wondered if that one was going to work. I was kind of worried. I'm glad you guys at least tried. Yeah, cool. Thanks, Biltmore. There's room for one more BJ joke out there. I got it in. Yeah, you got to be careful though. Your buddies, you know, like I say, you got one of those friends who's out there getting hammered doing the windmill. You know, eventually he'll get pretty annoying. I've got a plan for him. This is what you do. Next time you're drinking with that friend, just keep getting him hammered. Keep it up. Eventually he's going to pass out. When he does, you take a needle and thread and you sew him to the couch. Oh yeah, when he's all stitched down good and tight, you pour some beer on his crotch, give him a nudge. Dude, you're pissing yourself! And just watch him try and get up. Of course, my buddies worry, you know, oh Dave, you're drinking too much, you're drinking yourself into an early grave. I tell them all the same thing. Look, man, I smoke a lot of weed too, you know. good to be here to do that, man. I've lived in Vancouver my whole life, and the only real drug problem I have is the outrageous prices. Yeah, if you have to make a choice, a decision between getting weed or getting food, here's Dave Evil's public service announcement. Get weed. And then smoke joints with people who have food. Yeah, because you know they're going to break it out, right? Yeah. So I guess I should tell you a little bit about the show. You're going to have to put up with me for a few more minutes. I'm going to do a couple more bits. Then I'm going to bring up a cavalcade, a comedy roller coaster of some of Vancouver's up-and-coming comedians. And then there'll be a brief intermission. And then I'll bring out the featured performers, the Fireworks Factory. Come on, make some noise. Give it up. Okay, look, this is how it works. The more noise you make, the harder we work, the more you laugh. Give it up for the Fireworks Factory! Man, that was awesome. I hope they're here. That would be so tragic if they missed that, but that was great. Yeah, so we're talking about sober people wrecking everybody's good time. You know who else wrecks a good time? Cops! Are there any cops in the house? Good, because I don't want to get tased for this next bit, man. Now, I think I got the problem with cops. You know, they're pretty pissed off all the time, but I think it's because we're always so unhappy to see them. You know, think about it. Pretty much the only time you're going to be happy to see the cops is if you call them. And even then, I bet half the time it's like, fuck, the cops. Oh, that's right, I phoned them. Fuck. Yeah, they don't have much of a sense of humor, though. But I thought one time, drinking with some friends, I thought maybe the next time I get in trouble with the police, I'll just be honest from the very beginning. And that will grease me through that social situation, you know? No. Bad idea. Only a drunk person would think that's a good idea. They say honesty is the best policy. I'll tell you no. Not getting caught is the best policy. Ouch. But this is how it works. I'm flying down the highway out in Alberta after one of my shows. Because it's a rental car. And I kind of like to think that we should all be allowed to drive as fast as our IQ. Of course, the cops don't like that idea, no. That's right, the cops don't like that idea. Because when their bikes go that slow, they just tip over. But that's how it works. I'm flying down the highway, I see his little lights come on behind me. I figure, okay, this time I'll give him a break. I just pull over. He comes walking up to the car all pissed off, knocks at my window. Have you been drinking? I'm thinking, okay, Dave, be honest. Fuck yeah! For years. Well, how many have you had? You mean like in total? It's gonna be the thousands, man. No, just tonight. How many have you had tonight? I don't know. Let's take a look at the case and see what's left. I've had 9. All right, sir, I'm gonna have to ask you to get out of the car and walk a straight line. Dude, I couldn't chop a straight line right now. Yeah, I'll party with you clappers after the show. You do gotta be careful though. They're cracking down the whole drinking and driving thing. I got busted a couple weeks ago for drinking and walking. Well, I hit a kid, eh? Yeah, and that's how I ended up getting to go to court. Any badasses here have to go to court anytime soon? No? I got another public service announcement for you. It's always your honor and never buddy. Yeah. That's how it plays out. You have to go to court to set a date for a trial. It's like having to set a date to meet a chick for coffee, to set a date for going out for dinner or something. It seemed a little bit presumptuous to me, but I showed up. Of course, everyone there is all dressed up so fancy. The lawyers are all in their suits and their ties, and the judge is there in his big black robe and his gown, you know, and I'm dressed, well, pretty much like this. Judge takes one look at me. "Young man, if you ever appear before my bench dressed in such attire again, I'm going to hold you in contempt of court." Look, buddy, I'm not the one wearing a fucking dress, okay? Yeah, never wanted to be a cop. I always wanted to be a magician.
Woo.
Yeah, you guys like magic? Yeah? Too fucking bad, man. I hate those guys. I really do. I can give you a good impression of me at every magic show I've ever been to. It's in your hand! Fuck! Yeah, not a lot of respect for those guys. But I do have a lot of respect for that David Copperfield guy. You remember him, David Copperfield? He was a pretty good magician for a while there. I didn't really care about his magic, but he was dating a supermodel. And I don't mind telling you guys, if I was dating a supermodel, I'd be making something disappear too. Oh, there it is. Nope, it's gone again. Oh, there it is. Nope, it's gone again. Oh, behind your ear. Nope, it's gone again. Look at her. She's looking so confused. Look, I'll take you home and I'll show you the trick. But I can't tell you how it's done, because then it wouldn't be magic. Oh, yeah. So you guys get ready to get this thing going? Yeah? Yeah? Awesome. All right. I'll bring up your first act of the evening. A fine, talented performer at Vancouver's comedy stages. Please give it up for Susan Q. Hansen.